Hello, good morning everyone. I've recorded 5 takes of this already, and I suck at intros. So hello, I am Devil in Disguise, I am an Australian VTuber, and I made my own model. Yeah, this wonderful little model here, not everything is made by me, there's a lot of extra textures and things, I'll get into that, but I want to share with you guys my workflow. Now, this is not going to be a guide or a how-to or a walkthrough. This is simply just showing off how I do the things that I do. So let's get into it. And yes, these are my stream overlay sets. I am very cheap. So this here is the music that you'll hear in this video by a band called The Midnight. Their music is DMCA free. Absolutely incredible. If you love like synthwave, retro wave, they have a bunch of different albums, bunch of different moods. Also, make sure you credit your artists, guys. Like all over the place. If you're getting art commissioned, if you're using music, just make sure to drop those credits in your descriptions in your about section on Twitch. It's genuinely one of the most wonderful things we can do as creators. Because like The Midnight is not a small band, but like more people need to hear about them because they're just incredible. But anyway, enough of that, let's dive into here. Now, I'm going to assume that you are familiar with Vroid Studio. I'm going to show you guys how to do everything in Vroid Studio, but what I will tell you guys is there have been some brilliant changes in the latest update, in the full release. The biggest one in my mind is the expression editor here. Now, if you've used Vroid in the beta, you will probably remember this as being part of the exporter where you could mess with your expressions. You know, you could do a cheeky little wink, that kind of thing. But it wouldn't save. It would just be for like if you wanted to pose to take a photo or something. Now this does save. So if you say edit your sad, maybe I want to have like one eye closed when I'm sad or something for some reason, this will save to my sad emotion. And when I load my model into VC Face, and I press the button to make me sad, which I think is this one, it's this one, you know, that'll be saved, and that's what my sad emotion will look like forever until I edit it here again. Absolutely incredible change. I used to do this in Unity, and it was an absolute pain. What the fuck are cat eyes? I'm just seeing some of these options that I've like never seen before, because I've only done this in Unity, and they've added a bunch of stuff with latest update. It's really cool, really important, really good for making sure that your model looks good. Now the idea of this tutorial is like, not tutorial, this like walkthrough, I guess. I don't know what you call it because it's not like a guide. It's like if you've made your model within Vroid Studio and you're looking to give it that little bit more oomph, a little bit of a level up, this is sort of what I'm doing. So like this is a good way to make your model look better. Another way is to come here into the outfit tab and get some custom clothes. There is a wonderful store here called Booth, where people will sell textures and bits and pieces for your Vroid avatar. You know, here someone's got short shorts and leggings. Here someone's got, you know, jeans and an outfit. Here is my dress. This is the dress that I wear, and it was entirely free, which, like, holy crap, this is super high quality and it's free? Incredible. And every item on here will usually come with a little set of instructions on how to, you know, put it in your avatar through the custom menus here in Vroid Studio. And that's kind of all I want to talk about for Vroid Studio. Outfits and the expression editor. Those are the two most important things. If you want to get information on maybe how to edit your hairstyle and whatnot, please don't ask me. I hate Vroid hair. I made this hair like 3 or 4 months ago and I am not changing it. There's a bit of hair sticking through the ear. I do not care. This is done. I'm never touching this hair again. That face, that's how I look when I have to work on Vroid hair. Not doing it. But yeah, so once you've finished everything in Vroid, that's my rant over. I hate Vroid hair. Once you've finished your model, go back to the face menu, check your expressions, go back to your outfits and maybe find something you like on Booth. You know, you can just search Vroid Goth and there's plenty of stuff there, or Vroid Punk, or Vroid Jeans, whatever you need, it's probably there. But yeah, that's really it for Vroid Studio. Next is Unity. Now, I use Unity 2019.4.29. Now you can download it here, or you can go into Unity. And I just realized I didn't have Unity open on my screen, so I'm going to open up Unity Hub here. And you can download it through here. I'm going to assume you roughly know how to do stuff with Unity. Let's drag this over to the other monitor. But here is my VRM editing platform, and you can see when I tried recording this last. But before you get into Unity, there are a couple of things that I want you to download. The first is a program called UniVRM. Now I'm going to put all of this in the description. UniVRM will allow you to actually edit your model within Unity. And the release version I use is 0.66.0. So if you want to get to that, nice. You click on the releases thing here, or you click the link. God, I really can't talk. Click the link that I'm going to put down in the description to this. Scroll all the way down and grab the UniVRM blah 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 .unity package. That's important. The other program I use is the VCFace SDK. Now the reason I use this is because it allows me to add objects with dynamic bones, which I'm going to get to in just a moment. And dynamic bones are very, very important for my wings specifically. And I could probably do other things with dynamic bones, but it's mainly the wings. So this will allow you to export your VRM model as a VSF avatar format. Very important. Next is DynamicBone, which is a Unity asset store program. I'm just going to pause that, hide that. It costs $20, but in my mind it's very much worth it. It's a very, very important add-on for some assets you may get from Booth. A lot of people who create assets for Vroid are often VR chat creators, and you'll notice here in the last piece of software, Poiyomi Toon Shader, it's made for Unity and VR chat. And you can download the Unity package there, very simple. These 4 pieces of software to be added to Unity, which are all Unity packages, VRM, what is it called? UniVRM, God, brain fart, VCFace SDK, DynamicBone and Poiyomi Toon are the 4 pieces of software I use for my VTuber. And if we head into Unity here, we're just going to open up this platform real quick and wait for that to load up. You'll see how I use them all. I'm not going to show you every single step of the way, but it will be a good intro so you guys know where to go from, you know, wherever I show you. Maybe you decide you don't want to have big floppy wings, you probably won't need DynamicBone, you might not need Poiyomi Toon, but they are good to have. And if you find yourself needing them for, say, my wings, which specifically says DynamicBone's pack and Poiyomi shaders not included, kind of a good idea to just have them, you know. Another great thing, oh, my voice is scuffed as hell today. Another great thing is a lot of these instructions will carry over to Unity creators, and so if I go here I can see how to set up the dynamic bones within Unity, but it's the wrong button. Here we are, Unity editor update, I do not care. This is Unity. Now I've already got everything set up and installed on here. The important folders to notice are the folders here, here, and there's one for Poiyomi shaders here. These are from the packages that I've put in, and they allow me to say import a VRM model from my models folder. You can see I have about, what is this, probably 30 different models. I think it's about 29 models. Very, very, very important. And that's only VRM. If I go all files, you know, we have a couple of ESF avatars, .vroids, etc. Very important. So I tend to iterate on my avatars and stuff, but that's not too important. So you import your VRM model and it will produce a bunch of folders down here. Nothing that you really have to take too much note of. Back before the Vroid release, I would edit my blend shapes through here. Just go face and then set it all up. Really neat, really cool. Now I can do that in Vroid Studio. Not too essential. But if you were to say add wings, like these wings or the hidden tails that I have now, it's quite simple. I go into my model here. I don't actually know how to enter the model view, so I do this very hacky. I go to my spine, I grab my wings, and it says, it normally tells me to do things. Anyway, I'm not going to walk you through how to do it all, but yeah, you can add wings, you can add tail, you can add all kinds of extra features in Unity just by importing a model and having the right Unity packages and stuff. I don't know a single thing about using Unity. You can probably tell. Everything that I've done here for my model, I have winged it. It took me about 3 or 4 weeks and about 7 different wing prefabs before I found the ones that worked. It took me much less time to add the tail because that was about as easy as adding the wings and I had all that knowledge. But most of this I've just kind of learned by doing, and it is pretty easy once you get the hang of it. But it does take a bit to learn. But Unity is used by a lot of people, and there are plenty of tutorials out there if you are stuck or need help. You might be able to post something in the comments, people might respond, I might respond, I'm not sure, we'll see how it goes, but yeah, it's really quite simple once you learn how to do it. And this is my workflow, like this is it. I make a model in Vroid Studio, or I take a model that I've already made and I work on it a little bit. I've noticed I forgot to add my e-girl hearts to my face, so probably in about a week or 2 when I can be bothered, I will go into Vroid, I will add the hearts to my face, I will pull this model into Unity, and I will add the wings and tail, and I will set it all up, and that'll be that. It's that easy, and then once it's done, because these wings have dynamic bones somewhere on them, I have to export as an avatar bundle. If I go click on my Debbie Reboot model in the sample scene, I can then export it as a VSF avatar format, and then I can pull it into VC face, which is on my second monitor. Where is it? Here we go. And this is my VC face. This is me. Hello. Yeah, it's a really simple workflow. Once you get the hang of it, it is so powerful. You can add so many wonderful things. And if you're like me, kind of in that middle ground where you're like thinking about saving up for a live 2D or maybe getting a big commission for a Vroid avatar, like from say the Art Gun or another big artist, this is a good way to fill that middle ground and really make your model like shine for how you want it to look, which is, I think, super fucking important as a creator. You know, it's one thing to be able to say, yeah, you know, I made a model in Vroid Studio, which is incredible. I am incredibly proud of everyone who has made their own model. It's a lot of work, a lot of dedication, but this next step just makes it so much more, I want to say it's like better, or like, you know, because it feels weird to be like ragging on default Vroids, but it does help a lot to personalize your model and make it work without having to rely on doing a bunch of funky stuff with Vroid hair, because Vroid hair is a fuck, and I hate Vroid hair with every fibre of my being. But yeah, so I do hope this has helped. It's very scuffed, very all over the place. You can tell I have ADHD. But in a quick summary, my workflow is popping on into Vroid Studio, making a model, editing the outfit with custom assets from Booth, editing my expressions, and then jumping into Unity with DynamicBones, Poiyomi shaders, UniVRM and VSF SDK, and adding the extras to my model. And that's literally it. It is so simple, so easy, but it does have a slight barrier to entry, and I think that does put people off, which sucks, because it's so nice to be able to have this control over my model, especially because I change my model so much. If we go in here, right? If we come into here, hello, this is me, this is me. This is where I started from, right? This is where I started from. Not entirely default Vroid, but very close to it. And now we've, you know, started from the bottom, I guess. Now we're here, and it's incredible to be here and have this sheer growth of my model. Just because of this, it's literally just Unity, and I think more people need to jump on it. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I'm gonna leave you guys to it. The end here has been very rambly. I'm gonna put timestamps, I'm gonna put links in the description, and I'm gonna jump over to just chatting, because this is the only scene that I have that's like good. And I'm gonna leave you guys here. I really hope you guys try out Unity. You may find that it doesn't work, you may find that it's a bit fucky. Ask around, try different versions of like UniVRM, because I've noticed a lot of issues with like different versions. I used to use UniVRM 0.69, nice, but it wasn't nice. So I found that 0.66 with Unity 2019 429 F1 is the go-to for me. Maybe a later version works in other ways, but yeah, I'll put links to everything in the description. Please go check it all out, and I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful day. Please try this out. Even if it doesn't work out, it's nice to have that experience, and you might learn something that, you know, maybe you like a different aesthetic, maybe you want to add halos and things like that, and it's so easy to do, and I wish you all the best of luck in making your Vroid models as wonderful as you want them to be. Alright, I've been Devil in Disguise. You can find me on twitch.tv/Devil in Disguise. You can find me on Twitter at Devil Incognito. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video, as scuffed and rambly as it was. This is my first ever YouTube video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you all love yourselves, you all stay healthy, you all stay hydrated and happy, and I will catch you guys next time I upload something. Who knows when it'll be? Maybe I won't even upload this. I hope I upload this. I'd better upload this. Alright, you all have a wonderful day. Catch you.